Welcome back to the Spring Boot series. So in the last video we've seen how we edit this product card here and this little accordion here to see the category, brand and filter. So now we have to start implementing things. So we said we want if we clicked here, we want this category first. So let's go and create the category model, new category, and we want if this is gonna be the product detail. So if we click here, we have to go to another view and see like this carousel, like yeah, I think it's called a carousel here in Bootstrap. So it contains few images of the product with the description of product aside, or we see how we can implement that. So that's the category. We can annotate it with the annotation entity. Then we give it a long ID. This is gonna be private long ID. Then private name, private string, give it name. That's it. Guess. So this should not be not null. We don't want this to be a null. Otherwise, it has no meaning if it doesn't exist there. This is gonna be an ID. And we give it a generated value, and we strategy, and we generated type. We give it the auto. So, and what else we need? The category only has a name, so that's it, I guess. And let's add some a constructor and setters and getters, probably hash method and equal if we want to compare the category. So, and then the default constructor for sure, superclass. So that's it. Now we need to do the mapping between the and in the product. We're gonna add something like private string brand, brand, and we get rid of these, and we add the setter and getter of the brand. Yes. Let's see if we can, if we have to add another thing. So we have image, and down here we're gonna add the category. It's what we're gonna do is the between the product and the category we will use many to many, but not bidirectional, but just unidirectional with the products. The class product is the element side, gonna be the element side, because a product can be inside multiple categories, and we can do a bidirectional, but that's, I guess, will cost a lot, because when we want to save the category, we have also to save. But I guess we need, what we need here is a bidirectional relationship between the products and the mapping, because if we click here, for example, we should be able to see all the products that belong to the category. So let's try to do it bidirectional. It's too many, and we're gonna give it a cascade fetch first, and eager, so when we want to fetch, and cascade, the cascade thing, cascade, why it doesn't give cascade, no, we just skip this, and this is gonna be a private set. I use a set instead of list of category, and I'm gonna name them categories equal new hash set. Let's first import the set Java user, and we'll give it a hash set now. So that's it, and we should use because we have many too many, so we're gonna, only way I guess is to use a join table, and we're gonna give it like the name. It's gonna be product category, and should be a string. The name should be a string. Then a join column, and this take multiple attributes. Wait, not here. It should be here. Join column. Then we specify join column without an S, and we give it a name equal, this is gonna be the product. This table gonna have two things. It's the product ID, and it's gonna reference name. It's gonna reference to the ID, so this ID will reference to the ID of the product. This ID here will reference to the product. This product's ID gonna be in this table, product category table. and this product will be a reference to this ID, and we need the other inverse. We need the other one, and it should be the inverse. Sorry, should be here, I guess. It should be here. So inverse join column, inverse join columns, and it's gonna be the join column, and gonna have a name which equal to the category ID, and reference column. It's gonna reference to the ID. So this ID is the category ID here. I think it should work. What we have here, many must define the attribute meta column. That's strange. And here I guess we should move one column version. So we should move here this to cuts to here, I guess. Wait, let me see the syntax. So this is it, the syntax, I guess. The join table takes a name, then the join column. First column is the concern the product, and the inverse join column concern the category. But I guess we need to add the cascade here, and it doesn't give. So because we imported the wrong thing, we need the Java persistence API annotation, not the one that exists but residing from the Hibernate. So let's see, if we get the right one. No, we still get this, which is wrong. What we want is the one that exists in damn it. We want this one, so it doesn't contain this meta column stuff, and can add here the cascade. So we never want to, let's say what we want, not all, but fetch cascade, but merge, I guess, or persist only when we persist. Oh no, not just persist, but merge whenever we change or persist. We keep the, if we did all, if we deleted the product, we're gonna delete the category as well. So it's not a good idea to do the all. So that's it, and we add setters for the category. setter here. No, where we have the category set. Now should select the product, not the setter and getter, then generate. So that's it, and we need to add one other model, which is the album, or let's name it Carousel. Let's say E, I guess, just like that. Double R, I'm not sure. See? Carousel. So it's gonna take the same thing, entity, and let's see with the entity. We don't need this here. It's gonna be an image, not an image, and let's so to store the image we need it to be at this medium definition, or a medium blob, or a peak blob. So give the image and the setters and getters. So that's but I forget one thing. The relationship between the product and the category is bidirectional. So we need to go here in the category and declare a list of products as well. So many, too many. No, we want this one, and we give it a fitch type, give it eager, then we declare private set product. Let's import the set first. Product, and we name it. It seems like I can't type today. Product. Let's keep it just like that. And we add here mapped, just mapped by, and we have here what we have here, the category. So mapped by category. And for the it's many between the product and the now between the product and the carousel, it's going to be one image. One product can have multiple image, so one too many. We give it the fitch, and we give it the eager and cascade. If we delete the product, it's normal. We should delete all its images. So it's going to be just like that. And we can specify join column, and we give it the product name column, give it name, give it product ID column. Then it's a private set of carousel, and we carousels. Let's keep it just carousel, just a singular carousel. Carousel, it's gonna have a product. Oh, and we need a setter and getter. So that's it, and let's see if we're gonna generate this and how they're gonna be represented in the database. So we go here, what we have here, updates, let's keep it, no, create, let's leave it like create, drop and create, or just create. So we go here and we open this, so this is the database. If we just click here or restart the server, and we will see what we create. We're gonna get on the database. You see here the SQL, create table carousel ID, create table category, create increment the sequence, Hibernate sequence, and now we product ID. So I guess it's fine. So we have created a carousel with an ID, image, and product ID. Then a category with just an ID and name. Then we have the product here, brand, description, image, name, and price. And the product category, it's gonna have two things, product ID and category ID. So now what we have to do is create, go to the create a repository, two repository for these, and I'm gonna create two interfaces and call it category repository, and it's just gonna extend GPA repository. And it should take here a category, this one, and the ID is, we have a long. So if we need to add another method here, and we decorate it with the repository annotation, and let's add a public, return a category, and find by name. We give it the string name. So it's gonna work because this find by name is the same. This name is the same thing. We give it, we give it the same thing as it has here, the category. See, and the other method, find by ID, find all, find they are already implemented somewhere in the GPA. So we don't need to do that, implement that. And let's add another for Carousel repository. Add the GPA repository. Finish. Then Carousel. Then long. It's a long. And the carousel has nothing, so we're not gonna do a find by image. So we keep it like this, leave it like this. So next time, in the next video, what we're gonna do is implement a service for this. Retrieve the categories, filter them, add the category, add a product with image, add an image to add a image of a product and a carousel of a product, and so on. So we're gonna implement the business logic. So see you next time, and thank you. I hope this will be useful.